to toy transformations, guys! This is Shell, and today I have a video I'm sure you have all been waiting for. I'm gonna show you how to transform these LOL surprise dolls into BO PEEP, FORKY, Duckie, and BUNNY, the new awesome characters from the upcoming movie Toy Story 4.
Boom! In the vacuum of space, they cannot hear you scream!
So, if you're as excited as I am about this transformation, stick with me till the end. Let's get started, friends! First, we're gonna make the sweet BO PEEP. We hadn't seen her in a while, but I'm glad she's back. So let's start by giving her a new hairdo. Then, we need to trace a few lines along her hair to give it some texture. Don't forget to do the same thing for her super cute ponytail. Now we can start working on her outfit. So first, let's start making her super old-school undergarments. They almost look like shorts. And look, for the top part, we're going to put this LOL top and attach some pieces of clay for the straps. Now, let's add some texture with our modeling tool. Once the top looks like this, we're gonna paint it with a tiny bit of sky blue acrylic paint. I think this version of her looks more intrepid and ready for action, don't you think? Then, we're gonna use the same sky blue to paint the undergarments. Make sure you spread out the paint evenly. Next, we're gonna use this piece of blue felt for the awesome cape she wears. You just need to cut it out with your scissors like so. Then we're gonna apply some clear glue along this edge. And we're gonna attach this small lace to give her cape a gold trim. Now let's give her hair some color. Did you guys know that BO PEEP is a reference to the fairy tale The Shepherdess and the Chimney Sweep by Hans Christian Andersen? Tell me in the comments below if you know it. Next, we're gonna use this cute pink ribbon and we're gonna fix it around her waist to make her outfit look exactly like in the one she wears in the trailer of the movie. To make her undergarments look super old school, we're gonna give them a lace trim. You just need to attach some small pieces around her legs like so. For the lovely bow that ties her hair, we're gonna use some more of the pink ribbon. Just grab a small piece and place it like this. Then, attach another small piece around the bow like so. Now, we need to fix it in place with a tiny bit of clear glue. There, she looks lovely. Now, let's make her cool shepherdess crook. First, we're gonna grab a small piece of wire and we're gonna bend it to give it the shape. Next, we're gonna cover it with some earthy clay. Use your fingers to give it a nice smooth texture. Next, we're gonna attach this tiny piece of lace to the middle of her chest. This will make BO PEEP look extra cute. Once the clay has dried, you can paint her shepherdess crook with some sky blue acrylic paint. For her footwear, we're gonna use this cute pair of LOL shoes. We just need to paint them black like this. And this cute flower is going to be the sweet brooch that ties her cape. We're gonna paint it with some violet acrylic paint. And look, we put on her sweet cape, and now we need to attach the cool brooch we made for her. Perfect, friends! And with some lilac acrylic paint, we're gonna paint the piece of tape she wears on her arm. Do you think she got hurt somehow and someone repaired her? Now let's finish the details of her crook. We need to use an ultra thin brush and some gray acrylic paint. We're gonna draw some thin lines, just like this. And for the final touch, we're gonna make her eyes look extra shiny by applying a thin coat of clear nail polish. Come with me to see the final results, friends! There she is! I think she looks adorable with all the cute little details we made for her. I can't wait to see her in the new movie! Now let's move on to one of the characters that excites me the most, Bunny. So let's start by covering the top of our doll's head completely with some air dry clay. Look, we've made these cute bunny ears with some more pieces of clay. Now we just need to attach them to the top of his head, like this. And for the rest of his cute fluffy body, we're gonna use some more dry clay. So, start covering his arms, legs, and torso like so. And to give it that super neat fluffy texture, we're gonna apply some clear glue all along his body and attach some pieces of pillow stuffing. He's gonna look so cool! Look, friends, this is how he should look like once we're finished. Now we just need to give him some color. This neat shade of cyan will make him look great. And don't forget to paint the rest of the body as well. Did you know that this funny character was dubbed by the awesome actor Jordan Peele? I simply love him! Now, we need to paint the inner part of the ears. This cool lime green shade is gonna look exactly like on the teaser trailer of the movie. And let's use some more of the lime green to paint his cute belly. He's beginning to look quite adorable, friends. Next, we need to paint his hands and feet with some of the same cyan acrylic paint we used for the rest of his body. And something that cannot be missing is his cute fluffy tail. Now just paint it with some more cyan, like this. For his snout, we're gonna touch this tiny piece of air dry clay and we're gonna use our modeling tool to give it some texture. We're also gonna use some more pieces of clay for his nose and his teeth. And for his cute whiskers, we got some tiny pieces of this thread. We just need to stick them right into the snout, like this. Next, we're gonna paint his cute little paws with some of the same lime green we used for his belly. And for his snout, we're gonna use this Tiffany blue acrylic paint. Do not paint the nose or the teeth, friends. For the nose, we need to use a teeny tiny amount of midnight blue acrylic paint. Be careful not to paint the rest of the snout, guys. Bunny is almost ready. We just need to change the color of his eyes to this neat shade of purple. Be careful not to paint the pupils. And finally, we're gonna give his eyes an ultra shiny finish by applying a tiny bit of clear nail polish. Are you ready to see the final results? Here we have him, friends. Bunny looks incredibly cute. The best part is that he looks super realistic and colorful. I can't wait to see more of this funny character. Let's move on to Bunny's friend, Duckie. So, what we're gonna do first is cover the top of his head with some air dry clay. Just like these, guys. Then, we need to cover the rest of his body, so start molding a big chunk of clay around his arms, legs, and his torso. And since he's a super cute stuffed animal, we're gonna give him that fluffy texture. You just need to attach some small bits of pillow stuffing with some clear glue. Look, he's beginning to look pretty sweet, but now it's time to give him some color. Let's use this butter yellow acrylic paint to paint his head. And don't forget about his body. Did you know that this cool character is dubbed by the actor Keegan-Michael Key, who happens to be friends with Jordan Peele? Just like Bunny and Duckie, they're best friends in real life. Look, we've also given him a super cute duck quiff we made with some trims we cut from a furry fabric and painted yellow. He looks pretty handsome. And for his cute little beak, we're gonna touch a tiny piece of clay and we're gonna give it the shape with our modeling tool. And with this neat carrot orange acrylic paint, we're gonna give his beak some color, just like this. Now, let's paint our doll's hands with some of the same yellow we used for the rest of the body. Now they will look more like Duckie's wings. And for his cute duck feet, we're gonna use some more of the same orange paint we used for the beak. Have you guys ever had a dog? I had one! He was beautiful! One of the things that make Duckie look super adorable are his cute eyelashes, so let's make them with a small piece of black foam like this one. Then you need to attach them to his eyelids, just like these. How cute! And he's almost ready! We're only gonna need to change the color of his eyes to this sweet hot pink. Be careful not to paint the white parts. Finally, we're gonna give his cute eyes a shiny finish with some clear nail polish. Ready to see the final results? Wow, Duckie looks super cute! And just like his friend Bunny, he looks super fluffy and realistic. I hope that these two characters make us laugh a lot in the new Toy Story movie. Our last transformation of the day is gonna be Forky, the awesome new toy bunny made at school. So let's start by grabbing a big chunk of our dry clay and shaping his body. Then we need to use a modeling tool to trace all the details of his body and carve out the teeth on top of his head. Because you know, he's a fork! Next, we need to paint him all with some Arctic wet acrylic paint. And with this red pipe cleaner, we're gonna make his arms. You just need to wrap it around his torso, like so, and bend the ends to make his hands. For the lower part of his body, we've attached these 2 popsicle sticks to a big chunk of air dry clay. Now we just need to attach the rest of his body. And for his unibrow, we've rolled a small piece of red air dry clay and we're gonna attach it right in the middle of his forehead. Now, we just need to attach his cute crazy eyes and his blue mouth that we made with another thin roll of air dry clay. And for the final details, we're gonna add some blush to his cheeks with some pink paint. Just a few gentle strokes will do. Let's take a look, friends! Here we have Forky, guys! We don't know much about him yet, but from what we've seen on the trailer, he seems like a super fun character, don't you think? Have you seen all the Toy Story movies so far? Tell me in the comments below. They're a Disney classic! And that was it for today, friends. Here we have our sweet new characters from Toy Story 4. First, we have Ducky. I think that the details of his beak and his feathers are so cool. Next, we have BO PEEP, my favorite transformation of the day. She's just lovely. Then, there's Forky. I think he looks exactly like on the trailer. How neat. And finally, we have Bunny with that super fluffy texture and those adorable ears. Let me know in the comments below which was your favorite. Subscribe to our channel and ring the bell for more fantastic transformations. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and that we love you so much. See you next time. Bye bye.